Those who abuse power are now being watched. Now they know the fear. Within moments, they're caught. This is true. This is true. This is true. We got our hands up. They still gon' shoot. This is true. This is true. This is true. This is true. We got our hands up. They still gon' shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. God protect us now. They hate us cause they want us bowing down. No, we never bound down. Just keep them hands up and stay prayed up. Faith in God, we trust. United we stand, divided we fall. Late nights get put over, ain't got no one to call. Well, my skin feel me now, do they care enough? Can't judge a book by its cover, but when it comes to us, this is true, this is true, this is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot. This is true, this is true, this is true, this is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot. Es verdad, hay gente que no quiere verme respirar. Es verdad, por ser de color me quiero fichar. Si nos unimos el abuso se va a acabar. Y si hablamos claro la cosa se va a arreglar. No nos vamos a dejar, no vamos a tolerar. Se acaba toda la injusticia. Yo quiero ser libre, yo quiero ser libre. Si somos de alto calibre, de toda bala que Dios me libre. Don't get it twisted, no matter if it's Spanish or English. The targets are endless. This is where I draw the line. Being disrespected and harassed all the time. Can't even wear a hoodie when it's cold outside. Black and brown homies is what they wanna divide from the other side. This is true, this is true, this is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot. This is true, this is true, this is true, this is true. We got our hands up, they still gon' shoot. Fear and paranoia no longer an excuse. Before they can act, we end the abuse. Until those with guns learn to act with grace, we watch their every move, we show up and we face the reality we live, the right to stop and search. But we change the game, strip their rights to hurt. Families torn apart at the seams. If one man falls, we lose an entire army. They still gon' shoot. This is true. This is true. This is true. We got our hands up. They still gon' shoot. This is true. This is true. This is true. This is true. We got our hands up. They still gon' shoot. Hey, what's up, everybody? You already know it's your girl Lily Mae, and I'm back for the actual. Well, can I really say the actual Tuesday night episode of It's Consulting Time, or shall I say a very, very special episode of It's Consulting Time? Guys, y'all already know I'm with the shenanigans. But tonight I'm so excited. Not because of our latter guest, but because of the guest that I'm about to bring to you. This gentleman definitely has a lot to say. So the way we get ready to chop it up, y'all are not about to be ready for it. He is an award-winning artist from Philadelphia, West Philly, that is, in West Philadelphia. But he's won so many awards, but he's definitely a humble being. And I'm not going to introduce him to you. I'm going to let him introduce himself. DELL P, ladies and gentlemen. What's up?
What up? How you doing? Thanks again for having me.
You're so welcome, darling. Tell everybody who DELL P is from. West Philadelphia.
West Philly. Home of Pop-Up Records, Steady B, Cool C, The Youngsters, Schoolie D, Jazzy Jeff, and the Fresh Prince. I'm just here to carry on tradition.
Absolutely. So, DELL P, before we even really get into the things that we're going to discuss outside of the music, talk to us a little bit about the things that you've done within the music industry, because you've done a lot and you won a lot of awards.
So I'm going to say in 2017, I was awarded the Hip Hop Artist of the Year for Philadelphia by the Councilman David O. I won Album of the Year at the Philly Hip Hop Awards in 2017. 2018, I won a Black Power Award. 2020, I won Artist of the Year at the it's so many awards, like you said. The Spiral Awards, I won Artist of the Year. It's
Yes,
yeah,
and but I heard something else about you.
okay.
I heard you were considered for 4 Grammys.
It's true. It's true. Let's hope it's the fifth. Let's hope this next month I'll be able to say five because I bought my album out January 1st of 2020. Make them seeing great again, and it's definitely one of the best albums of 2020.
Oh my
Facts.
God, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, that is spectacular. And you know something? You are so humble.
No, thank you.
I mean,
Thank you.
it is so refreshing to speak with someone who is the true definition of hip hop, but you're not afraid to be you. You're not afraid to speak your piece. You're not afraid to do what it is that you love to do. And
That's
with
the
that
only
being
way I know.
asked, what I was going to ask you that,
Hmm.
where did that come from? How did it all begin?
Valerie Keisha Smith. Rest in peace to my mother. That's where it started. It started from the household.
Oh,
Emma and Paul Lopez, my grandparents, my uncle Paul, my uncle Phil, giving me a love for this hip hop. Um, I would say just being a young age, going through what I went through, far as my mom, fighting drug addiction and stuff like that, and getting herself together and rising above it. Uh, she got what's the word I'm looking for? Diagnosed. She got diagnosed with epilepsy in 1995, and she fought all the way into 2007. She didn't let nothing stop her from, working or
that's right.
welcoming. Say if my friend needed a place to stay, the house was always open. That's where I come from. Honorable people.
All right. That is all right. And you know what? That speaks volumes. That speaks, oh my God, that speaks volumes when you can really pinpoint that your mother and your grandparents in that village, it goes back to it takes a
Right. It
village.
takes a village. Yep.
It does. Wow. So, where are some of the places that you performed?
Oh man. First of all, the birthplace of hip hop, New York. I would say my first big performance was in North Carolina. I did the homecoming at Greensboro, North Carolina. My cousin was playing on
A&T.
the baseball team. Yeah, that was like 2003, 2004.
I was
But
probably there.
Atlanta, DC.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been down, down 95. I'm trying to get to the West Coast.
Hey, let look, 2021, we out there.
Yes,
2021, we
yes.
out there.
Say
All
less.
right. So I'm gonna have a
Mm-hmm.
little fun. We're gonna talk about
Oh,
your music, but let's have a
okay.
little bit.
Right.
So, are you a sneaker guy or a Timberland guy?
I'm a sneaker guy.
What kind?
I'm not a sneaker head, but I do love some nice sneaks. I
Okay,
love
what
Pumas. I'm old school. I'm Pumas, Adidas. I love my old school Jordans. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you sing in the shower?
Yes, I do. Earth,
I
Wind, and Fire.
oh,
Earth,
I
Wind,
just
and
knew it.
Fire. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Enchantment.
Oh
Anything from the sound of Philly. Yeah. Yeah. Roy Ayers. Bobby Humphrey. Yeah, that's
oh
me.
my goodness. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm
Yeah.
with it. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, cool guys. If you're just checking in, I am rocking out with DELL P from West
West
Philadelphia.
Philly.
And he is super duper cool, super duper dope, award winning,
Likewise.
Grammy
Likewise.
considered. I mean, y'all, this guy got it going like he ordered and a bag of chips, and he's so humble. And I just have to continue to say it because
Thank you.
in this independent industry, you already know what time it is, but I'm gonna let you speak to it.
Absolutely.
What do you how would you describe the state of the music industry right now as a whole?
I feel like it's a shift going on, for the better. It was looking touch and go for a minute, but
Okay.
I feel like a lot of artists are being more responsible with the content, and they're addressing the issues. So it took tragedy, it took the injustice for people to finally say, you know what, enough is enough.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's step back from the music real quick. Let's step back from
Okay.
the music. We still gonna be with the music, but we gonna step back from the music.
Right.
When you're preparing your creative process,
Mm-hmm.
are you very reflective about what's going on in the world right now?
Absolutely. I'm one of those artists that, I never run out of material because I talk about what's going on right now, what's on my mind, what's going on with me and my family, what's going on out in the streets, what's going on in the newspaper, what's the trending topic. So yeah, I am reflective.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
So take us on a stroll. Take us on a stroll, and this is
Okay.
your opportunity to have the floor.
Okay.
Tell us what your music journey has been like.
Oh man. So I started writing rhymes, I want to say in 1991. I was 9 years old. I'm telling my age because I was a big fan of A Tribe Called Quest. They made me fall in love with hip hop. Like I always was into hip hop, with Run DMC and LL Cool J, Boogie Down Productions, Biz Markie, Big Daddy Kane, stuff like that growing up. But I fell in love with hip hop when I heard Bonita Applebum and Can I Kick It, and then when I heard Low End Theory album, that was like, this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life. Yeah,
Wow. Oh my God.
yeah.
You took it back with Bonita
Word,
Appleball.
word.
Wow. Okay.
Still
Okay.
get the
Okay.
same feeling I heard it when I was 8. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah,
But you know what? And I think that's why I always ask about music and how people feel about the industry. Because I was just telling the gentleman today, you want to be diverse, you want to be versatile, but
right,
you don't want to be so all over the place that people don't know who you are when you come on. Like,
right.
like Lil Jon, you already know who Lil
Yeah,
Jon is when he come on.
turn
You
up.
know
Let's
who
go.
Lil
Right,
Wayne is when he come on.
right,
And it's just like, I love the fact that when we think about A Tribe Called Quest, even when we think about the Daz Effects and the Wu-Tangs,
right.
we knew,
Individuality.
baby, we knew.
Right,
And Dale, and I love it. I love the fact that you highlight those legends. We get so caught up on the people with the largest net worth
right,
that
right.
we don't really think about the people that started the network itself.
Indeed,
You know what I'm saying?
indeed. And if you think about it, all those artists like that who stood for something that told us to be ourselves, they still around to this day. Still around.
Yeah. Yes. Now, if you could change anything about the industry, what would it be?
I would say the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think YouTube views should determine your success. I wanted to go
Oh,
I wanted to go back to the day when you could go up to a label and they say, listen, you got to rap until we tell you to stop. Let's get back to that. Let's get back to, sounding like ourselves, not trying to
that,
sound like everybody that's popping at the time. Um, and it's too much promoting of violence and drug use and, degrading women. It's too much of that right now.
you know what? It's time to go there. Do you feel that a lot of what we're talking about in our music is motivated and greatly impacted by politics and media?
Facts. Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like I can tell you firsthand. I went to a record label in 2013.
Hmm.
They liked the music, but they told me in front of my face, this was the sentence. They said, "We need you to talk about drugs and drinking for 12 to 17-year-olds because they want to have fun."
Hmm. Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I left that meeting with a whole nother mission. Like my content got way cleaner. It got more responsible because I knew what we was up against. And in 2013, that's when you start hearing Molly talk, you start hearing Lean talk, you start seeing a lot of guns in the video. You thinking like they made this on a camera phone.
This is the second time today I've heard responsibility.
Right.
The second time today I've heard responsibility. And I have to believe that if you really think about it, every time something major is getting ready to be decided on or debated or passed down from the higher ups,
Right.
there's always some controversy in hip hop.
Absolutely.
Just really think about it. It was either Will and Jada, it was either this whole situation with the WAP, and even thinking all the way back to like I'm trying to think what
Lollipop. Remember when Lollipop came out?
Yes.
The guy got shot in Sean Bell. That was his name, right? And it happened in New York when he got shot all those times.
It was. And then I will never forget with the Affordable Care Act. It's always some kind of controversy or distraction. And I'm just like, when will you understand
that you're getting paid?
Isn't circumstance or happenstance.
Right.
Entertainers are paid to entertain, dumbass, just like they tap dance back in the day.
Right. That's all it is. Sambo. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on.
I'm not in a picnic. I'm just saying. And those of you out there that are listening, if you don't know why I just said I'm not going to the picnic, you need to read your history.
You need to do the research.
Facts. Because it's like, even, the sad thing is, and I love football. My mom is a staunch, she's all-American everything. She knows every sport there is to know in the rules. But I hate that draft.
Right.
Because what are you doing?
Right. I know exactly where you're going. The owner is like who?
So
right.
Like, and what are you being what are you being paid to do? You're being paid to entertain me. Right. Yeah. You went to the picnic.
I got wealth, but I'm gonna make you rich. But you still my puppet.
But wait a minute. Back up. Say that one more time. I got wealth.
I'm gonna make you rich.
Because wealth equals longevity. Right. And riches is only temporary.
Right. Riches, yeah, that come and go. I'm wealthy. My family good.
What's DELL P? What? You know what, guys? If you just checking in, I am rocking it out with DELL P from West Philadelphia. And oh my God, not only is he a wordsmith,
Thank you.
When David Banner got your back,
it's my man.
When you opening up for Talib Kweli, y'all don't understand who this person is. And the thing is, you would never know who he is because he doesn't have to flaunt it.
Right.
He doesn't have to flaunt it. Now, before we, move on to do anything, let the people know where they can find you on social media.
Okay, yeah. So at DELL P215 on Instagram, at DELL P215 on Twitter, DELL P on Facebook. That's DELL PEE. I do follow back. I do talk to the people. So follow me. You know what I'm saying? www.dellp.com to get the merch, to get the music, see the upcoming shows. You might see some dope interviews. You never know what you're going to see on DELLP.com. Just come through. To know me is to love me.
That's what's up. So DELL, what's next? What's coming? Like what's forthcoming?
Oh man, well, October 2nd, shout out to BMC Live Entertainment. We're doing a virtual concert. We pre-recorded it on Saturday, so it's gonna drop on Friday night. Crazy. So I got 6 albums, so I went through the whole catalog. I gave people like an hour of just clean quality hip hop. No profanity, no drug selling, no gun busting, no degrading women. You just gonna sit back and enjoy it. It's gonna be a vibe.
Wow. Yo, shout out to BMC Live. That's gonna be
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, shout out to my man Jay.
Oh my gosh. Now, if we want to tune in for the concert, what do we need to do?
Right, I'm gonna put the link in the in my bio on IG. I'm gonna make sure to do
Do
that.
so. And what
Yeah.
I'll do when I come back with your clip, I'll make sure that I put it in there as well.
Oh,
Oh
thank
my
you.
gosh.
Thank
All
you.
right. So when you're not working on music, what are you
Right.
doing?
Oh man, kicking it with my queen, Zayna. Make sure y'all follow her too. Zayna Love. She
Okay.
makes the best shea butters in the business.
Wow.
Shea butters, body sprays,
Yes.
anything. Yeah. Shout out to Zayna.
Yes,
Yeah.
wifey.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, how is it? Because and this is a question that a lot of people they either shy away from or they just go all the way in. So I'm gonna ask you, with this music business,
hmm
do you find that it's sometimes hard to separate the public figure from the actual individual you are?
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Some of the best rappers of all time, I heard got the craziest attitude. So it's like, man. So yes, I try to keep it transparent. The artist and the person is the
Absolutely.
same. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
But I,
get it.
yeah, but I done met some of the goats and they were cool. Like you said, David Banner. That's one of the realest, most humblest.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Like
David
him.
Banner, I stamp him as one of the realest in the industry. Black Thought. That's one of my favorite MCs, top 3
Okay.
MCs of all time. So the support he gives me and platforms he put me on,
Uh-huh.
I can never take that for granted. So shout
Wow.
out to my boy Black Thought. Shout out to Sonny Chiba from Camp Low. These are
Just so
MCs
you
that
that you be
I
sipping
looked
on
up
my
to.
red dye. Yeah, shout out to
You know
Camp
what I'm
Low.
saying? Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
Camp
Tommy
Low.
Baby.
Shout out to Speech from Arrested Development. Bring me out every time he in the area, Philly, New Jersey. Dell, come out,
Yes.
come out. We gonna, we performing. We gonna make sure you get some mic time. Shout out to Speech. Yeah, shout out to Wyclef. Shout out to J Electronica. These was all humble people that I
Yes.
met and
Damn.
got to chop it up with. Talib Kweli was humble. Fonte and rapper Big Pooh from Little Brother, they was humble. Yeah, but I met some people that you be like, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
Absolutely. You got some fans watching. They said they'll be in y'all city October 24th. Shout out to
Oh,
Faith
word.
Real. Yes.
That's love.
What's up? You got some fans out here watching.
I
Damn,
call them believers. I don't call them fans. I call them believers.
all
And
right now.
you know what I'm saying? Because believers stay with you to the end.
That-
Fans gonna be with you when you win. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what? Keep on dropping them jewels. All right. Now this how we gonna end our evening. We gonna have a conversation about it. All
No
right.
doubt. No doubt.
In a couple of hours. What you gonna find yourself doing?
Oh man, I'm gonna be eating my food. Hopefully, some good food. I've been trying to, lose some weight, even though I always been the skinny one. My gut been acting crazy since I've been with Zayna, and all she want to do is cook and
They
go
say
out to
when
eat.
you happy, you gain.
Right,
Trust me. Ugh.
right. No, I ain't gonna blame that on her though, because I be, come on, let's go out to eat. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be watching this debate.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny.
Do you have any strong opinions though? Like, do you have anything that you're just not willing to compromise or be open minded about?
My creativity, my integrity. I always put my integrity, my what I believe in, what I stand for
Agreed.
before any dollar,
Agreed.
before any opportunity.
And Dale, I'm gonna ask you one more question about that.
Okay.
Now, all right, when I look at what's going on right now, we look at the economy, we listen to what they're telling us. And
Right.
when I say they, for those of you out there that's just waiting for something, when I say they, I'm talking about people that don't look like us financially.
Right.
Because y'all need to understand, when I reference they or we, when I say we, I'm talking about the working people.
Right.
I'm talking about the true middle class, not the upper middle class of folks that don't even identify with us. Because see, there's not just 3 classes in these United States of America.
Right.
There are actually 9 classes and 1 outclass, which are the very wealthy elitists. So if you want to take my course on socioeconomics, DM me separately, because I will bring it all the way for you to understand. Because every class has a low, middle, and upper, even the lower class.
Wow.
But they don't want it. They don't want it.
They ain't ready for that type of
They're not ready. They are
Right.
not. But one of the things that I think is so interesting, and shout out the son of one of your favorite individuals just popped in. I ain't gonna put him on the spot though. He just popped in. I ain't gonna put him on the spot though. Hashtag La Boogie. I ain't gonna put him on the spot right now though. I'm gonna wait.
The La Boogie. Salute the
for
Billy
Daddy
Dance.
to come on.
Word.
But I feel like sometimes we have a tendency to be bribed. I mean, all you got to do is give me a little $1,200. That if your situation is anything like mine, that $1,200 not gonna even pay your mortgage.
It's not. It's not. And it's crazy. It's even worse than that. People will do anything to get a like. So imagine what they're gonna do for $1.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so guess what? Now your favorite person just came on. He has checked in. He has checked in. So now I got like father, like son. But Dale, it has been real. It has been really,
an honor.
Real. I'm gonna make sure that
let's stay connected. Let's stay connected.
We will stay connected. Yeah. We will. And until next time, you keep dropping the jewels for the churn.
I got you. Make sure y'all Make Them Seeing Great again on all digital platforms. Thanks again, Lily Mae. I appreciate it.
Salute. No problem, Dale. See you soon, baby.
All right, have a good one.
All right, bye-bye. Guys, that was DELL P, straight out of West Philadelphia. All right, now, for the main event. You know what? What makes this so great is that when you can have a father and a son on a platform together, and you know that the both of them are coming with such great energy and fire, and a legend and a descendant of a legend at the same damn time, baby. La Boogie and Billy Dance. What's going on, guys?
How you doing, darling? What's going on?
I am absolutely wonderful. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I'm elated right now. I loved it.
Well, thank you. It. And the introduction was amazing. You made us feel like sound like superheroes almost, and I really appreciate. I really appreciate that.
All right. So first and foremost, we already know that La Boogie about to come out with some fire, because we already know his daddy got the fire in him. And so he put the fire in his son. So La Boogie, when did you decide this is what you were going to do? I can't hear you, baby.
Wait. Unmute your phone, kid.
Uh-oh.
Where you at?
Wait a minute. Let's see. No, you might have to go out and come back in. But if you do, that's fine, because I'm going to bring you right back in. And we'll chop it up with Dad until you can get back in. So this is magnificent. How do you feel like you have prepared him for what he's about to embark upon?
You know what? Can you hear me? Okay, great. So I think I'm still trying to prepare him, but he's grown.
Okay.
And as an artist, like he's good. And I'm not just saying that because of, our relationship, but he's good as an artist.
Okay.
When he did his first song, I didn't even know he was rapping. He just kind of came home with it, and it was dope. And at that level for his first song, I was like, okay, he definitely got something. Of course, I got to be hard on him, right? I can't just
Yep.
like everything and tell him everything is dope. If it's something off, I got to let him know that. So he's grown over the years as an artist, the way that he should. So you can I've seen his progress, and now it's time for the world to actually see him go and see his progress. Great artist though, like a great artist. Like he'll tell you, like I don't everything he bring to me, he don't go. He go, this is hot. He goes, this is hot, and I'll go, maybe hot, maybe hot. I'll give him his credit when he deserves his credit, but um, I can't be fake about it. Like it's dope just because, you know what I mean? So he'll tell you, you know what I mean? I don't just be like, it's dope, it's dope. I'm not one of like, the parents, my baby's the best ever. And your baby really ain't that good.
No, that's right. I know that's right. Oh my God. So Boogie, we got to get this thing working. No. Okay. No, but it could be something weird. I don't know.
I had to touch something on my phone. So after you hit live broadcast, something else comes up.
It
What
might
else?
tell you to allow mic and
Oh,
camera
yeah.
access. Uh-huh.
Do you see that on the phone?
Cause normally when they go back out and come back in, it works. He gonna try. Look, he determined. Now, with his sound, when you think about your sound, what do you see any similarities at all?
Energy wise, yeah. So the record that he has right now, On My Own, which is a record that I really took to that record because I hear it, like I said, I watched him from the beginning of him trying to make music. Now I see so much growth, like it's so much of a distance in between from where he started to now. But we're not going to take On My Own and go, well, this is the kind of artist he is. On My Own, to me, and as he explained it to me, it's something personal. You can hear that in the record. It's him he wasn't even being an artist at that when he did that record. If you ask me, that's my take on it. He wasn't being an artist. He was just being a person, not vulnerable, but just letting out his emotion for maybe something he's been through or something he knows someone else been through. But he has that energy, the same as people, people walk up on me in the street and go, yo, the way you made me feel when you did this and did that. He got those kind of records. And then he got the club records. He got the records that may ignite the street. He got the records that'll shake the club. And he got records like On My Own, which kind of hits you in the pit of your stomach. You don't have to be a fan. And because he's a new artist, so he's still building his fan base. So you don't have to actually be a fan to like that record, because it's a universal record. It's a record about things that your average everyday person go through. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Okay. So, guys, if you're just checking in, I am chopping it up with the legendary Billy Danze and his son La Boogie, who is following his dad's footsteps. All right, Boogie, unmute your mic, and we're gonna see if it worked this time. If not, we're gonna beat this thing up. No, but you know what? I wonder if he's on because see, your dad has headphones in. I wonder if the headphones will help.
You guys put some headphones on, son.
Yep, it might be it could be the headphones. It's just,
But he can hear us.
And that's the crazy thing. To have you guys, father and son, coming through the industry. I'm so thankful that he has you because, looking at some of the gentlemen coming through this industry, they don't have anybody. And the people that they look to as father figures oftentimes are not there with good intentions.
That's right.
So I'm thankful that he has his dad there to not hold his hand, but to really give him an opportunity to do this, but to also receive true love and criticism throughout the process.
Right.
And so what advice would you give to, parents who don't have the knowledge that you have?
Well, everybody got some knowledge, right? So
Okay.
because I make music and my son is now getting into the field, that's the knowledge as well as life that I can give him. For
Mhm.
other parents, I mean, it's just you support your kid, but you be honest with him, right? Like right is right and wrong is wrong. If you're doing something wrong, you should tell him that he's doing something wrong. Don't just give him that, put that battery in his back or their back when they're doing something wrong, because that's leading them the wrong way. If you know what I mean,
Absolutely.
as parents, and it doesn't have. It's not about music. It's about everything else. Because, and even myself, like as my son, as he get older and grow in the business, he's learning things. I'm still learning things too. You know what I mean? So, and we learning things together now. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Because there's things that he can't. Okay, he got the headphones in, but there's things that I can't. There's things about his generation of not just music, but just a generation period that I don't know about, and there's things from my generation that he don't know about. So we get to trade these stories, and he get to put me up on the new slang, right? Because I'm still trying to figure out what does lit mean, and you know what I'm saying. And I get to talk to him about how once I figured out what lit is actually what we call dope, fresh, and fly, right?
There you
So,
go. There you go.
so it's kind of still the same thing. Did you get that
So
microphone working yet, son?
you're trying to figure it out. And you can hear us though, right? That is the craziest thing.
Okay, so maybe I'll pull out and see what it
All
sounds
right,
like,
okay.
and I'll tap back in.
So absolutely not a problem at all. We're gonna see. We're gonna try. We're gonna see what happens.
All right.
All right, let's see. Not yet. So is your Bluetooth connected? That is so crazy. Guys, if you don't know who we rocking with, we just finished talking with Billy Danze, and he is formerly of the legendary group M.O.P. And this is his son, Boogie, and we're trying to figure out what's going on because I want you to talk to him. I think he's super dope. His energy is crazy. He is like an actor. He just has the best, most beautiful, bright personality ever. And I want you guys to hear from him. So we're going to figure this thing out. All right, hold up. Let's see. So unmute your mic because it says that you muted yourself again. Now you're unmuted and I can't hear you. So, I don't know. This is crazy. It is so crazy. Oh my gosh, this is so irritating. Why would it do that? Why would it do that when it's time for you to speak? So let me see. All right, this is what we're gonna try to do. So what I'm thinking is if you go back out and come back in, make sure that it is allowing your mic and your camera to access it. Try it one more time and see. And if you have a laptop or a tablet, that will probably be the best. Because that way, nope. And watch, if we go over to Instagram Live, that joint gonna work just fine. Watch, that's what's gonna happen. All right, y'all. So guess what? If y'all don't follow me on Instagram, y'all need to follow me right now. Y'all heard from Billy Danze. You already know what time it is because see, our generation, we like computers, laptops, and tablets. This generation, Gen Zers, because I already know La Boogie a Gen Zer. He ain't no millennial for real. We already know they like Instagram. So guys, come over to my Instagram. It's Senoj Consulting Express. It's SENOJ CONSULTING XPRESS. Me and La Boogie, and his is lie_Bugatti, right? Over there. Come over to IG. We getting ready to go live on IG. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later. La Boogie, meet me over there.